Hey guys, I'm Chef Bhumika. I'm a baker by profession and an all-rounder when it comes to anything kitchen related. I've been cooking since I was really young and now I'm living the dream of owning my dessert brand Hot Mama Bakes, and also I work in association with a lot of media houses to make food videos, which means I'm cooking all day every day and it's really exciting. But this also means that I have to look great on camera, and Uptownie is one such place where you can find trendy garments and accessories that not only look great but are affordable as well. So Corona has affected the production and manufacturing of a lot of food items, but we're really lucky that we have all our basic necessities in place. So during this lockdown period, I've been sharing a lot of easy recipes that do not require a lot of ingredients from your pantry, and I've been sharing them on Chef Bhumika on Instagram. Today, I'll be sharing with you 2 immunity building recipes. Let's get into it. So the first thing that we'll be making is a carrot kadha. Kadha is one thing that has been trending throughout this lockdown period. It helps boost your immunity system. It clears your throat and keeps your respiratory system very clean. Now when you add carrots to this, carrots will improve your eyesight, it will keep your skin and hair really amazing, and it will also maintain a good heat in your body. So that's why carrot kadha is something that you should definitely include in your diet during this lockdown period. Now let's see how to make this carrot kadha.
To make your kadha, you will need 1 cup of water. I have added it to a pot which I'll use for boiling. You'll need 1 small carrot, half a teaspoon of chopped ginger, or you can use 2 sliced pieces of ginger, 2 pods of cardamom, 6 peppercorns, 1/4 inch of cinnamon stick, half a teaspoon of fennel seeds, little bit of jaggery for sweetness. You could also use honey instead, and basil leaves. So now to our pot of water, we will add ginger, cardamom, peppercorns, cinnamon and fennel. Switch on the flame and keep your pot of water for boiling. You want the flame to be low. Now let's talk about the benefits of all these ingredients that we're using to make the kadha. Ginger is anti-inflammatory and is great for clearing your throat. Cardamom is an antioxidant and has diuretic properties. Peppercorn maintains heat in your body. Fennel purifies your blood and aids digestion. Let your kadha boil for 2 minutes and then you can add jaggery, which is rich in iron and filled with minerals. And the next thing you need to add is basil. Basil protects you against infections and boosts your body's health in a variety of ways. I remember when I was younger, every time I felt sick, when I had fever, cold or cough, my mom used to ask me to eat basil leaves. Turn off the flame and let your kadha steep for at least 5 minutes. Till the kadha is steeping, let's make our carrot juice. If you have a cold press juicer, please use that. If not, you can always blend your carrots in a mixie. That's what I'm doing here. Carrots are great for your skin. They improve your kidney function. They improve your liver function and are amazing for digestion. They maintain a healthy heat in your body. Carrots are antibacterial. The best thing is they're great for your eyes. Add your carrot juice to a jar or a cup and then strain over your warm kadha into the carrot juice. Use a spoon to mix your kadha, and now it's ready.
So this carrot kadha is not only good for your health but it also tastes amazing. Now let's move on to our next recipe, which is beetroot thepla. Thepla in itself is a very nutritious food, and adding beetroot to it means you will be increasing its immunity boosting properties. Beetroot is also packed full of vitamins and minerals, and it helps cleanse your blood. So it's very important to include beetroot into your regular diet. Now let's see how to make beetroot thepla.
I'll be making my beetroot thepla in a food processor. You can also do this by hand. So that is 2 cups of wheat flour, 2 small beetroots and a bunch of methi. I have boiled the beetroot and I've added it so that it mixes properly. We'll run the food processor once so that everything is finely chopped. The flour looks nice and pink now, and it also has small green specks. So at this point of time, I will add our spices. I'm adding turmeric, red chili powder, salt, sesame seeds and carom seeds, and ginger, garlic and chili paste. Run the food processor once again. Let it go for 20 seconds and then you can add oil. I'm adding 3 tablespoons of oil. And then I'll start adding water little by little. So since beetroot is already boiled and methi also has some water content, you will have to check how much water your dough will require. So just keep adding little by little and then add more if required. In the food processor, it's really easy to gauge and it hardly takes any time to make it. So once your dough is ready, take it out into a bowl and keep it covered. After 30 minutes, you can start rolling out your theplas. Take a small portion from your dough and form it into a ball. The ball should be smooth so that you can easily roll it out onto your chakla and velan. Take a little bit of dry flour and start rolling out your thepla. I like to flatten out my dough ball from all sides so that it's nice and even. Roll it out nicely into a small circle. The color looks so pretty. Now place it onto a hot tawa and cook it so it's nicely brown from all sides. Add a little bit of ghee. It will help you absorb all the nutrients present in beetroot, methi and all the other things that we've added to this thepla. Keep it covered so that it stays soft and moist. This makes for a great breakfast and you can start your day every day with something like this. It will keep you safe and healthy.
So that's how easy it was to make your carrot kadha and beetroot thepla. I really hope you will include this in your regular diet. It was great collaborating with Uptowny, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'd be really happy to answer them. I'm Chef Bhumika and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay healthy.